My name is Dennis David and I'm very glad to be here. I'd like to call myself a ballet trainer, and most people think I'm a ballet dancer, which I also approve of. But to become a ballet dancer, it takes years and years of practice and years of training. But I would like to say I'm a ballet trainer. Dennis David is an adventurous guy. He's adventurous, he's crazy, and I like doing crazy things that have never been done, things that have never been tried out, things that are considered to be, I think, things that challenge the status quo. And I'm a kind of guy that is quite supportive. I love my country. I love my country. I love people that are committed. I love people that are diligent. I love people that love crazy things. I'm adventurous. So, and when I say adventurous, I want to keep it mysterious, so I can do anything, anytime, anywhere. I was inspired first of all by Mike Jackson, and the first video Thriller of Mike Jackson, the way he breaks, inspired me first of all to actually love dancing. So on, to cut the long story short, one of the gentlemen that I was working with, my brother, I realized that I actually love dancing a lot. So he was like, I think you should venture into dancing and you will enhance your talent. So literally, that's where I decided to start off with a dance studio. I wouldn't want to call it a school as such for now. I want to call it a studio. I want to call it a vicinity. I want to call it a platform for dancers, outset dancers, and currently we are concentrating on ballet. It involves a lot of hard work. If someone wants to literally be a ballet dancer, you have to be extremely committed, not interested. Because a person who is interested will actually do things at their convenience. A person who is committed, they will do something, whether it's not convenient or it is, they will actually do it. So commitment is the most important thing for ballet dancers. You have to be committed, you have to be dedicated, and you have to be willing to be adventurous, because there's a lot of things that one can actually do with their bodies, but they have to push themselves to the limits. So I started doing a few trainings for children and around the community where I was living, and yeah, we just started having fun. So as I keep growing up, to cut the long story short, this lady is looking for a dance studio where he can actually dance ballet, and then she comes over to my studio. Immediately I glanced at her. It must have been ballet at first sight. So from there on, I share my passion with her for dance and my passion for ballet, how athletic those guys are and how strong they are, and she decides to actually give me an intense class. So because I'm quite adventurous, we start off the class, we start training extremely hard, and from there was one little thing she actually mentioned. She told me I'm so athletic, but I need to be graceful, because ballet is about being graceful, being elegant, and looking extremely handsome or beautiful, I would say. So it's something that I've been working on over and over. And sometimes as I'm dancing or as I'm training, some of my students or people I actually work with say, how do you make your hands move so swiftly and so gracefully? And I tell them it takes time and time. I would really love that Uganda embraces ballet, embraces ballet dancers, and embraces males for ballet. Yes, so I would love to see people not only thinking about ballet as a flexible something because it's not gymnastics. I would love people to let ballet dancers be part of the community, and I would like to let parents. I think parents are very supportive for the female child to actually join ballet, but they're not so supportive for the boys to actually join ballet. I would like to see male dancers because most parents actually call me and they're like, do boys also dance ballet? And I'm like, I'm a guy. I'm a ballet dancer. So I would like to see females actually embracing male dancers and male dancers for who they are and take them as athletic as they can be. My style, I think my style is just clean and classic I would say, because I wouldn't want to go with the current trends. I like to keep it classic, like most of my students call it Sherlock Holmes. So I don't want to dress like Sherlock Holmes. I want to dress like a normal dandy, a normal traditional guy. I love culture a lot, so I want to dress like a normal traditional guy. And I always need to have a scarf on, yeah, because boys don't wear scarves. Scarves are for men. And I always want to have my heart on all the time, and I just want to look clean, simple, and elegant. That's all. That's my style. I'm a traditional guy. Okay, traditional sounds crazier, but I like local food. I would call myself a proletarian instead of a vegan, but I also love vegetables. I love ducks. I love turkey. And my favorite car, I like a black Haven Land Rover. At the moment, the Buddhas have come in handy. Right? I love to go to Moscow in Russia. And also, because I'm a crazy guy and a dandy, I'd like to probably to explore Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston, Jamaica. How do they say it? Lord of mercy. Yes, I want to go to Kingston, but most especially, I would love to go to Moscow in Russia. I want to know how these guys actually, what has made them stand out as ballet dancers. What makes theirs, because the oldest school in Moscow, the Bolshoi Ballet Academy that has stood for over 300 years. I would love to know what they're doing that has actually helped them stand for or exist for that long, and what can I actually borrow from them and bring to the studio in Uganda so that we can actually grow the ballet world. It's been pretty challenging a journey, and it is still challenging, but the challenge has actually built us. But thanks to Sal's Media, that is actually making our job pretty easier. And as a studio, we're no longer worried about who's going to do photo shoots, who's going to do videos. So the rest of the job is literally on our side to actually do the technicalities. So, and the other bit is probably getting the students into time management because I think the students have been put into a state that Ugandans don't keep time, which I think is really terrible. But so time management and probably funds because when you actually tell a person to pay a given amount of money and they're like, that's a lot of money, but when you actually look at it and what the kids actually attain, the confidence, self-expression, If a child can do something by themselves, and if they get to know that everything in life is attained through hard work and commitment, then parents can actually do it. My vision is that probably Uganda produces the very first professional ballet dancer, who we could call a ballerina or a male ballet dancer, to the outside world. And probably when they go out, maybe to Russia or to the States, they can come back and train other ballerinas. So I'm actually hoping that someone out there who might be actually watching this, if your love is to see Uganda develop, if your love is to see ballet develop in Africa or in Uganda to be specific, you could actually come over to the dance studio and we have a great time together, and we see how we can build the future of these ballerinas, future ballerinas and future dancers together. That's my story for ballet.